Hello, we're going to react to England 1, Croatia 0. What a game that was. I mean, it's a good start for England. First of all, let's start with KALVIN Phillips. That was probably one of the best recent performances in an England shirt I've seen. It unbelievable. Everywhere he was needed to be in that game, he was everywhere. He was like Spider-Man. KALVIN Phillips is like Spider-Man because he shoots webs. He capitalized on the mistake made by the Croatian defender and let Raheem Sterling in. He's the assister of the goal. It was fantastic today. He deserves man of the match, and he deserves to start against Scotland. Today he didn't look like a mid-table Premier League midfielder. He didn't look like he played for Leeds. He looked like he played for prime Man United. He looked like he played for Liverpool. He would be better suited at someone like Liverpool, and he has to start against Scotland. Now, I didn't think a lot of the pundits are saying that we had a great game, that we were brilliant today. I'm not sure we were. I think we were average, and we came up against the side that were also average. We have very similar stats. I think we had 51% possession. They had 49%. We both had 8 shots in total, and we both had like 3 on target. They had 2. We had very similar stats throughout the game as them. The difference is our defense. Sorry, is my collar? What's wrong with my collar? Our defense didn't make silly mistakes like theirs did, and in the end, we've benefited from it. Mings and Stones were decent today. I am a doubter of Mings. I'm not a big fan of him. Even Trippier and Kyle Walker were solid, and I'm willing to admit when I'm wrong. Even Pickford was good today. He was assertive. He knew what he was doing. He didn't really have. He wasn't really challenged at all, and that's one thing that is a positive about England, is that even though our defence is our weak point, it seems to be where we're playing best. The one thing I didn't like was us going forward. We seem to be struggling to get in behind. Why Sterling's playing? I know he scored, but it doesn't mean he played well. I mean, he scored. I mean, there's a Benzema quote where he says, "You can play bad for the whole game, but score 1 goal and you get man of the match." I feel like that applies to Sterling. He wasn't getting in behind. Same goes for Kane as well. Foden had a great chance. He should have scored in the first half. That would have been such a great moment. And Kane had an open goal later in the game, missed it, went flying into the post. I did laugh at that one. I know I shouldn't, but instant karma. It's like that. It's like that John Lennon song. He should have played better today. Kane. I didn't feel him in the match. He wasn't. He wasn't very present, and I kind of feel like maybe. I mean, maybe that's a reason. Maybe he had his mind away from the game, but he took Kane off. Southgate took Kane off 10 minutes from the end, replaced him with Bellingham. I'm not sure about. I feel like he could have brought Calvert-Lewin on 10 minutes earlier, swapping for Kane. I don't understand why he would only bring Calvert-Lewin on 2 minutes before the end. When if you put him on, because Croatia were applying a lot of pressure, and you kind of want a big man up front to lump it towards, and they could have done that within the last 10 minutes, because Croatia did apply a lot of pressure. Modric was on the ball a lot, and we did well to stop him. Defensively, this was a great game for us. Midfield was good. KALVIN Phillips, like I said, brilliant. Rice was excellent. Mount was great. Foden was great. I felt like Sterling and Kane, the 2 more experienced players, were the ones that let us down today. I don't know what happened there. I think streaming seems to be messing up. The thing is about England is, in the last World Cup we got most of our goals from set plays. I mean, that's where we mastered. That's where I think Kane got most of his goals from them. But I don't understand why we're not playing Grealish. Grealish draws so many fouls. If you get Trippier on a free kick or Mount, Trent, even though he's not there, him for example, he would have been brilliant. Surely, you want someone who's going to draw a lot of fouls and get us in the box. You want the ball in the box, being whipped in the box for Harry Kane. I don't understand why that's not a thing. And Grealish needs to start against Scotland. Those are my opinions on the games. I'm watching the highlights here, fairly decent. Let me know down below what you thought of the game. Let me know what you think, who should start against Scotland, who shouldn't start against Scotland. What is the score against Scotland going to be? I'm going to go with a 2. No, I'm going to go with a 3-1 to England. I think Kane will come good. I'm worried though. I'm worried. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I will see you tomorrow. Maybe I'll see you then. Bye bye.